One day after asking Supreme Court to save its student loan forgiveness plan, the Biden administration started notifying applicants that they have been approved, and so you can see that many of these students are really trying to get their student debt cancelled, and I don't blame them. $10,000 goes a long way, but here is the thing: even thought the Supreme Court had blocked it, why did the Biden administration already send out these letters to applicants and saying that they were already approved? So on Saturday, the Department of Education began sending emails to borrowers alerting them of their debt relief approval and also providing details about lawsuits that are delaying implementation of the program. An email reviewed by the Insider Education Secretary Miguel Cardano wrote, "We reviewed your application and determined that you are eligible for a loan relief under the plan. We have sent this approval on your loan servicer. You do not need to take any further action." So this is something that if you are curious about student loans where they are at, just know that the Biden administration already starting notifying applicants that they have been approved. So now moving on to Social Security, many people have been worried about that, trying to figure out where does it all fall after midterm elections, because the Democrats won the Senate and the Republicans won the House. So where does it fall for those on Social Security? Are they losing it? Are you keeping it? Are you getting it more? What is the plan for those on fixed income? Even as the midterm election results were positive for seniors, some worry about Social Security and the debt ceiling negotiations. And so in the run up to midterm elections, Democrats emphasize that Social Security and Medicare were at stake. This is something that the Democrats really pushed to let everybody know, which I showed you a video. This was not the case that Republicans were trying to push. And again, I am not choosing sides, I'm just relaying the information. Even as many as candidates in favor of preserving the program, one Democrats and advocates for the programs are worried about the upcoming debt ceiling negotiations. The midterm elections made two key federal programs, seniors relay on Social Security and Medicare, a topic of national conversation. Now, as the final votes tally come in with a Democrat majority in the Senate and the Republican majority in the House of Representatives, advocates for the program are still calling the results of the ballots a win. So the National Security Preserve for Medicare and Social Security saw more than 70 of the nearly 100 candidates and that had endorsed when, according to its president and CEO Max Richmond. Overall, I think it was a good election day, election week. It was positive for seniors in the program that we care so much about. So when it comes to understanding what's going to happen with the Social Security and the Medicare, there is not really anything to worry about, just because they know that many people that they are trying to help push the Social Security and Medicare, well, they won the ballot. So yet again, this is some very positive news for those on Social Security. Even President Joe Biden called the election a good day for democracy. He vowed to fight changes to the programs under no circumstances will I support the proposal put forward by Senator Johnson and Senator from Dawn in Florida to cut or make fundamental changes in Social Security.